So thank you very much for joining us tonight. It is my great pleasure to be able to welcome so many of you on behalf of the organizing team, which consists of Anita, Tom, Mikhail with the video camera, Alina, the key person tonight, who is holding the key for the coach room, and Fine. Fine is with us at the back, and also Luke, who is unfortunately left Munich and cannot join us tonight. So this is the third exhibition that we are organizing already, and we are continuing what we have set ourselves as a goal to provide a platform for amateur photographers, the non-professionals around the Munich area, to experience the joy, the thrill of exhibiting their photos as a physical, tangible art form and to the wider public. And to experience also to select one or two photos and to spend hours on it, crafting it, polishing it into something that they can be proud of, something that they can stand next to and present it to the friends and families and also to the general public. And with so many finely crafted photos tonight and with such a big audience, I believe that we have once again achieved our goal. The theme for The theme for this exhibition and this competition is reflections. Now, reflection is an everyday, simple, trivial phenomenon that is everywhere, right? It is easy to simply take a snapshot, any reflections, but to make it into a mesmerizing artwork that you are seeing here requires a lot of skills, patience, and creativity. And I'm sure that you'll agree with us that these photos that you are seeing here represent like the epitome of the effort and creativity of these photographers. But the photos that you see here tonight are only a subset of other great shots that have been submitted into the competitions. And unfortunately, because of space limitation, we cannot show them all. And I would say that the judges could probably agree to that it has been a very tough job to select this final 20 photos out of the over 130 entries that we have received this year. So I would really like to thank you, and I hope that you can join me in thanking all the photographers who have spent so much effort to create this artwork, whether they are displayed here or not tonight. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our judging team, which consists of Carmen Bergmann, Jan Siebert, and Thorsten Nerse. Unfortunately, they cannot be personally here tonight. They have recorded a few videos to pass on some greetings. And I would like to stress that they have been voluntarily spending their valuable personal time in selecting these judges, these photos. And remember, there are hundreds of them, and they have done it twice through 2 rounds of selections. I also want to thank our host, Wunderlocke, who has provided us this very spacious and cozy venue for during this exhibition. And it is a co-working space, which means that there's a lot of traffic around, which will also help showcase these wonderful works to a wider audience. And the best way to thank them is to go later on, grab a few more drinks at the bar over there. And this is also the opportunity where I can really thank my co-organizers, again, Anita, Mikhail, Tom, Alina, Fine, and also Luke. Tonight wouldn't have been possible without their tremendous and tireless efforts, whether in managing the website or the marketing material, or for liaising with the judges, the venue, or the photographers, to the careful framing and mounting of each and every one of the photos. Obviously, the result is great, and I'm really honored to be part of this creative, reliable, and energetic team. So thank you. And finally, I would like to thank all the guests who have joined us tonight in celebrating together the achievements of the photographers. Your presence tonight makes all our efforts and contributions that much more meaningful, that much more worthwhile. And your presence tonight makes this opening evening complete. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. And at this point, I would like to pass the mic to Anita, who will continue to host our program.
Thank you very much, Kafai. It was a great speech, and I cannot really add anything to it because I think he covered everything. So I'm going to jump right into tonight's program. Before I do that, those people who don't know me yet, I'm a photographer myself as well. So it's a special honor for me to host this event tonight and welcome all these beautiful photos, fantastic artists who submitted their work tonight. The program, just for you to know how the flow will be, we'll have a couple of speeches. As Kafai already mentioned, unfortunately our judges cannot be here in person for different reasons. They were all planning to come, but then just life happened. Two of them actually have birthdays as well, so that explains, but it's not the real reason why they're not here. We're gonna play their videos in a moment, okay? After the judges' speeches, I'm going to call the artists who have their photos exhibited tonight here to introduce themselves and introduce their work. Tell us a little bit of how that photo was taken, what was the inspiration, what's the story behind it, and anything they want to share with us regarding their photo, okay? Once we are done with that, the main thing is gonna happen. I'm going to announce the three winners of this competition. We call basically everyone a winner here, like all 20 works. We consider you winners already because you have your artwork exhibited. But this is a little bit different from last year's exhibition. Last year, we just considered everybody equal and all 20 were winners. This time, of course, you're still all winners, but we actually picked, not we, but the judges picked one final winner for the first place. We have a joint second place and we have a third place participant. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit more exciting this year, I think. I'm gonna reveal also the prize. It's gonna be different from last year. And also Carmen, one of the judges, will also mention a special offer, a special opportunity that will go to one person from the 20 who have their works here. So listen carefully to what she's saying. It's dependent from the final winners. So anybody who has their work exhibited here tonight will have a chance to what Carmen is offering. Okay, it's very exciting. After the announcement of the winners, the whole fun part of the evening will begin. So we have some snacks sorted out on the tables. Please feel free to enjoy that. Also enjoy your evening. Have a look at these beautiful photos. As Kafai said, grab a drink at the bar if you wish. and stay as long as you want to stay. Get some connections. You know, we have all the same interest here, I guess, or very similar interests. So this is also a good opportunity to kind of network with each other and find out more about these fantastic people who showed up tonight. So once again, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. And let's start with the videos. First, I'm gonna show you Carmen Bergman. She's a photographer herself as well, but she's gonna introduce herself.
Hello everybody. I'm very sorry that I cannot be there with you today, but I'm very happy to welcome you from my photo studio. First, congratulations to all the participants in this competition. It was not easy to choose the winners because there was so much talent. But today we celebrate your passion and your hard work. Because I come from the business world, I want to offer a special prize. And this prize is for those who want to take photography from hobby to a real business. The winner will receive a 2-hour Q&A session with me about the business and the €100 voucher. We'll decide together where to use the voucher at Calumet or another shop where you usually buy your gear. I look forward to read your stories. Congratulations to all of you and enjoy this beautiful evening together.
Very loud or not loud enough. So let me just quickly wrap up the prize. So the prize will go to one person that she's going to pick from the 20 photographers. Basically, she is looking for a person who wants to take his or her hobby to the next level, and just from being a hobby photographer, want to create a business. Because she is in the photography business and she's really good with that. Okay, so she really supports rising talents in general. She also has some trainings and courses. So she wants to pick one person from the 20, and whoever is interested in this offer, you will have to submit your story, just a short story, who you are, what you do, and how you want to become a business owner, right, in photography. So you submit that to her email address. At the end, we will have a slide here showing her email address, so you can write it down, okay? But you can also ask us how to get in connection with Carmen, but that's basically it. Plus, she also offered a €100 voucher at Calumet or any other photography shop for this special person who she is going to pick at the end. Okay, clear? Good. Okay, next, we're gonna have Jan's video next.
Hallo, hallo. Da ist sie, die Reflexion. Deswegen sind wir heute da. Da ist sie, die störende Reflexion. Hi, mein Name ist Jan Siebert. Einen wunderschönen guten Abend. Ich grüße Sie aus Berlin. Es tut mir leid, ich bin leider verhindert. Wollte aber trotzdem ein paar Wörter da lassen. Und da haben wir es. Reflexion. Deswegen sind wir da. Deswegen hängen heute hier ganz viele Bilder. Ja, die Menschen haben es geschafft, also die Teilnehmer dieses Fotowettbewerbs haben es geschafft, die Reflexion, deren Schönheit einzufangen mit meinem Lieblingsmedium Fotografie. Und da sind wir schon, Fotografie. Hey, wer bin ich? Hi, mein Name ist Jan Siebert und bin Berufsfotograf, bin international tätig, reise für ganz viele Aufträge durch die Gegend und mache das im Bereich Beauty, Lifestyle, Konzertfotografie, Prominente und bin auch in der Fotokunst vertreten und durfte die Bilder hier bewerten, das 3. Mal in Folge. Herzlichen Dank auch erstmal nochmal dafür an die Organisatoren. Ich lade Sie alle ein, schauen sich die Bilder an und gehen Sie in den Dialog und fragen Sie mal Ihren Gegenüber, hey, was empfindest du bei diesem Bild und warum findest du das so toll? Weil hier gibt es nicht ein Bild, das ist aber nur meine Meinung, das finde ich ganz besonders toll. Es gibt nämlich ein Bild, vielleicht entdecken Sie das, es hat sehr viel Chaos. Und ja, ich habe da sehr viel gesehen. Dann habe ich wieder Reflexionen gesehen, die sehr viel Ruhe ausstrahlen. Ja? Und deswegen lade ich sie ein. Und das macht die Fotografie, glaube ich, auch so besonders. Ja, Kamera in die Hand zu nehmen, sich mit einem Thema auseinanderzusetzen und die Dinge zu sehen, an denen wir tagtäglich flüchtig vorbeilaufen. Auch an so einer Reflexion. Ich möchte Ihnen 2 Dinge kurz sagen. Und vielleicht stellen Sie sich mal ganz kurz vor, eine Disco-Kugel. Können Sie sich vorstellen, eine Disco-Kugel? Und kennen Sie diese Reflexion? Sehen Sie die hier? Ja, die nehmen wir, also für Jugendliche ganz toll. Für uns vielleicht in dem hohen Alter vielleicht, wenn wir in der Disco sind, dann ist diese Reflexion vielleicht auch ein bisschen nervig, auch vielleicht wegen der lauten Musik. Und deswegen kann Reflexion auf verschiedene Stimmungen auch wahrgenommen werden. Ja, das macht es sehr spannend. Warum bin ich jetzt hier in Berlin? Ich hatte einen Auftrag und da habe ich gedacht, ich erzähle Ihnen vielleicht was ganz Smartes. Warum eine physikalische Formel vielleicht, warum Reflexionen entstehen. Aber ich habe gedacht, ich nehme Ihnen vielleicht ein Berufsbeispiel. Ich durfte einen Kronleuchter fotografieren, der hing auf 35 Meter Höhe. Und stellen Sie sich vor, jeder kann das sich bestimmt vorstellen, wenn Licht auf einen Kronleuchter, auf die Kristalle kommt, wie das Licht sich bricht und dann dadurch entstehen unglaublich schöne Farben. Ich habe diese Performance eingefangen in Berlin. Es ist unglaublich schön und ich habe auch gesehen, dass als der Kronleuchter sich gedreht hat, dass die Reflexion sich auch mitgedreht hat. Und das ist das, was ich Sie alle für nächste Woche vielleicht mal einladen würde. Schauen Sie mal, wie Ihre Woche, wie viele Reflexionen Sie wahrnehmen. Ich glaube, wir nehmen viele Dinge gar nicht mehr wahr in unserer hektischen Welt. Und es gibt viele kleine schöne Dinge, wie zum Beispiel Reflexion. Ja, das ist hier zu dem Thema zu sagen und ich glaube, den Teilnehmern ist das unglaublich toll gelungen. Und mehr gibt es auch, glaube ich, nicht zu sagen. Ich glaube, es ist schöner, wenn Sie sich die Bilder anschauen und mit denen gegenüber einfach sprechen. Was mir aber sehr auf der Seele brennt, ist, ich würde bitten, dass jetzt alle Organisatoren jetzt mal nach vorne kommen. Das ist mir wirklich sehr, sehr, sehr wichtig. Und dass Sie ihnen allen einen ganz großen Applaus geben, weil die haben unglaublich viel Arbeit reingesteckt in eine Ausstellung. Ich weiß, wie viel Arbeit eine Ausstellung mit sich bringt. Und ja, ich weiß, dass der Michael dafür Sorgen tragen wird. Holen Sie bitte an die Organisatoren einen ganz großen Applaus. Herzlichen Dank, dass ich dabei sein durfte. Schöne Grüße aus Berlin und ich hoffe, dass ich beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei sein darf.
All right, we thank Jan from this distance as well. And next we're gonna hear Thorsten.
Hallo liebe Freunde der Fotografie. Es tut mir leid, dass ich heute Abend nicht bei euch sein kann und die Ausstellung mit euch anschauen kann und die wundervollen Bilder betrachten kann, die dort hängen. Es war mir eine große Ehre, auch in dem Jahr wieder die Bilder jurieren zu dürfen und betrachten zu dürfen und mir zu überlegen, welches ich am besten finde und habe selber dabei auch eine Menge Inspiration natürlich wieder bekommen. Es waren wieder super tolle Bilder dabei, die seht ihr jetzt ja fast alle, die 20 besten glaube ich zumindest in der Ausstellung. Ich wünsche euch einen super schönen Abend, habt Spaß, redet über Fotografie, freut euch an den schönen Bildern und ich hoffe, dass ich nächstes Jahr wieder dabei sein kann und mit euch feiern darf. Bis dann, euer Thorsten.
And so that was it. All our 3 judges sent their best wishes to all of you, and they really, I talked to them, they really feel sorry about not being here tonight, but this is how it happened. All right, so next we continue with the participants' speeches. And first I'm going to call Thomas Engelmeyer on stage. Please welcome him. His photo had the title "Me and You 100 Times," and we're gonna pass the microphone to you.
Okay. So I'm the first who has to talk about this photo. It's a little bit hard. Yeah. So my picture is around here, and it's a first for me. It's the first photo I really enlarged from my mobile, actually. It happened last year. We were with my partner. I was in Venice at Biennale, and we were like the whole day at exhibitions and great art. And I tried to take some great photos of bringing everything into context of this artwork. And then, we went to the exhibition of Oman, and it was a completely mirrored room. So I had to, and it was like, I really wanted to bring in this context of all these reflections with all the mirrors up and on the side and with my partner. So I started to play and evaluate everything, and I had my camera with me, and it was nothing to see from me because it was a big lens in front of my head. So I switched to my mobile actually and tried to bring everything in context and enjoy it. Okay, now.
Thank you very much.
Just for info, this is the photo on display. You will see around the corner near the door.
All right, thank you. Next, I'm gonna call Reno Terb. I don't know if I'm pronouncing well.
Guten Abend. Ich bin Mitglied in der Sezession München, Münchner Lichtbildner, ältesten Fotoclub hier in München. Von mir ist dieses Bild von Den Haag oder in Den Haag gemacht, vom Binnenhof. Das ist Regierung und Parlament der Niederlande. Ich meine, von Den Haag hat wahrscheinlich niemand so recht eine Vorstellung. Amsterdam, ja, kennt man. Den Haag, wie schaut es da aus? Auf jeden Fall, das ist eine Allerweltsposition. Das Bild ist gemacht zur blauen Stunde und ich habe es anschließend noch einer HDR-Behandlung unterzogen.
Thank you very much. Next, I'm gonna call Ed Gieschen. Ed?
Yep.
There you are.
All right. Sorry about that. Okay, awesome. So first of all, before I start talking about my picture, thank you so much for organizing this. I really do appreciate you guys putting in all the effort for this. It's amazing. Now, about the picture, I think I'll start off with this one over here. This was Salar de Uyuni. Please forgive me if I mispronounce that. Generally speaking, that was part of a trip that my girlfriend and I did from Chile to Bolivia. So we went through the Atacama Desert, and this was right towards the end of the trip. And I was really looking forward to this because it's basically a gigantic salt flat. And from what I understood, you're either super lucky, like I was, and it's actually filled with water, and so it creates this amazing reflection, or it's just basically a bunch of salt. So just basically white. So fortunate for us, the day before that, I think it rained, if I'm not remembering incorrectly. Woke up super early. Also, I was really nervous. It was the first time that I ever used a tripod. But I think it turned out pretty good. And to be honest, the colors in that were literally that vivid in that moment. So I was really, really excited that I was able to take that. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much. It's amazing when you get such opportunities during traveling, right? So next one, I'd like to call Emre Galan on stage, please. Introduce yourself.
Thanks, Danita. Thanks, the organizers again. Yeah, it's a super good opportunity. So I'm Emric. I'm an astronomer from Beruf, and so I work on Garching campus. And here's my picture. Actually, so yeah, I work as an astronomer, so I'm not a professional photographer, but I like taking pictures like this one. This one was actually thanks to my work that I could take it because I was at a conference in Crete, which is, we often do conferences in nice places. And so in Crete there is Heraklion, which is the main city on the island, and there is an amazing port there, an amazing shore. And I was just going for a run in the morning, even without my camera. So it's not an actual camera's photo, it's from a phone. And I went on this super long, 3 kilometers long shore, and I saw this water pond. and people just walking nicely around it. And I was like, okay, let's try it out, because it was close to the deadline of the contest. So I didn't have any pictures to submit. So I was like, okay, I should really, try to find something to submit. And so I just literally sat down almost in the water for like 20 minutes, taking pictures of people passing by. So I was a bit afraid of like, okay, who is this weird guy that is just taking pictures of people? But in particular, this one was just running away from me, so he didn't see me. I think so. I hope I don't have a copyright problem with this one. Probably we don't see his face anyway. And so I took several pictures on my phone. Then I went back home and said, okay, maybe there's one that actually turns out okay. And you'll figure out the orientation, how you find it, but I changed the orientation from the original one. And I think maybe it's my background from being an astrophysicist, but what I see now is a sky full of stars at the top of the photo, and the other side is like more of the blue sky from daylight. So that's why I called it Running Between Worlds. So hope you enjoy, and thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. And yes, he's also very special because he was one of the winners of last year's photo contest. So, and here we have him again. All right, next, I think Chris is not here. I'm just double checking. Chris Dixon, not here. So is anybody here who is representing him? No, then we're gonna skip him and go straight to, we have Ted Gishen again, playing Jungie in the Heart. So it's you again with 2 pictures exhibited.
Awesome. All right. The second picture of mine is, I believe, on the other side here. Thank you so much. It's that one. Third one from my side. It's a older Korean gentleman that I saw playing, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'll just call it Korean chess, in Seoul. So we walked by this market and I just saw a bunch of these older gentlemen playing, and I thought it was really interesting, especially this one gentleman who was wearing these aviator glasses that were really reflective. And so what I really liked was the idea of taking a picture of him, but then that second part where you take a little bit longer to look at the picture and see, the reflection, you're actually seeing what is it that he's playing. I did have to do quite a bit of editing to get the reflection to really pop out, so I hope that's not too obvious. Thank you so much.
Thank you, very good job. Next, I'd like to get Emmanuel Ramnintu. How do you pronounce your last name?
Ramnan.
Ramnintu? Okay, go for it.
Thanks. First of all, thanks to the organizer, and it's a great honor. My picture is on the pillar in the back, on that side. It's a mountain reflected in a lake. It's actually Mont Blanc. So it's after a pretty short stroll, I would say, mountain walk. We came to a first lake. I think it was called Lake Blanc. It was a glacier lake. It was full of sediment. It was kind of greenish. So that was very famous, but not great for photography because it didn't have any reflection. It was a green lake. It's still good, but it was hot there. A lot of people stopped there. But you could also go further to this one, which is a bit lower down, not a glacier lake, so it doesn't have the sediment. It's completely clear. And we were really lucky. We didn't have any or very little wind, so it was great reflection there. We met another photographer. He was also, we were very stoked because we were really lucky to get such a nice view. And I think it's turned out pretty good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. The next participant is also not here as far as I know, Sebastian. He's not here, so we're gonna jump over him and we go straight to Luis Rojas. Luis? Where are you? It's coming.
No. Hi, I'm Luis from Colombia. My picture is over there. You can exit, I think. It's a classical street picture that's been shot in Romania in Sighișoara. I think it's the pronunciation right.
I don't know, I make a lot of street photography. I take the moment, I use the people around to take or make this composition. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, Richard Gauss. Please go for it.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for the organizers. It's nice to be here. So this photo that you can see, it's one of the photos right behind here. It was taken during Oktoberfest. Fortunately for me, but maybe not so fortunate for the people visiting, it was raining quite heavily on that day, which means there was like nice reflections on the floor. But of course, for the people who were there, it was not a pleasant day for them. But it did lead to some nice photos, and the one that you can see over here, it really caught my eye because you can really have a quite good definition of the reflections. Like it is quite sharp for a reflection photo, and that kind of caught my eye. And also like how the person is, and like the neon lights and the like how the lights complement the photo and stuff, and like the framing of the guy. It kind of made me feel like it's this whole alternate universe. I know it sounds a bit dramatic, but that's kind of the look I was going for with this photo. But yeah, that was the story of the photo. Thanks.
Thank you very much. So again, we have the next person missing, as far as I know, Gabi Reitenbach. Yes, please. Fantastic. We have somebody who would come instead of her. So please introduce yourself and say a few words.
Okay, thanks. So, hi, I'm Alex. I'm the son of Gabi. So, thanks, Mom, for giving me the heads up, for giving a small talk about a picture where I haven't been. So, unfortunately, I wasn't there when the picture was taken, but I can give some insights on how it looked like when I first watched it. It's over there, I think one of the first ones, yes. Oh yeah, there, this one. And I think it's really interesting because it has this deep blue, that we can look at it. And the first time I believed it was like deep undersea when we watch it. So with this yellow image coming into it, kind of also providing some insights or some ideas of old Beatles classics, which could be kind of like a submarine, yellow submarine that's coming into play. So I thought that might be interesting. And if you look closer, you see people standing around and different potential aspects of dimensions are being shown with this image. And therefore I think it's really interesting what she made, and I was really happy that you picked it to exhibit here. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much. And just to make it clear, we didn't pick them, it was the judges. Okay? And it's a whole process to go through all these pictures, so it's not very easy. There were several rounds for the judges to pick the pictures, and this is the end result, what you see. All right, next I'd like to call Marco Herman on stage, please. Introduce your photo.
Thank you. Yeah, my photo's on the back of this one, the butterfly. It's called Portrait of a Portrait. It was taken last year when we were strolling through the city of Barcelona with our cameras to take some photos. And when I saw that my wife was taking a photo of our reflection at a large window, I took the opportunity to take a photo of the situation. And what I really like about a photo is that you really can't immediately tell who's the model and who's the photographer. That's the small or short story about it.
Thank you very much. And that's very rare when you see also the photographer in the picture, right? Next, I'd like to ask Nassim Farahani, please, to introduce your photo.
Hallo, ich bin Nassim, ich komme aus dem Iran. Mein Foto ist hier die erste Reihe hinten. Ich habe dieses Foto in Frankfurt in einem Hotel aufgenommen im Frühling. Wir feiern neues Jahr im Iran im Frühling. Da wurde ich auch erst für meinen neuen Job gekündigt. Das war eine Zeit für mich wirklich zwischen Licht und Dunkelheit, also Shadow. Deswegen, ich glaube, das ist eine schöne Erinnerung für mich, weil ich habe neue Anfang, im neuen Frühling für mich angefangen und das ist ja meine Story über dieses Bild.
Thank you. New beginnings. Next, again, familiar face. I'm asking Nishar Gauss again, because he's got also 2 photos exhibited.
Thanks. Yeah, so the second photo was also taken during the Oktoberfest period. It was a few days before the deadline. Yeah, so it's I think it's one of those photos, I guess the photographers probably know what I'm talking about. It's like I had the image of the photo in my head before I took the photo, so it's like I saw the framing and I kind of wanted, and I kind of knew what I wanted to take, and it was just about could I get a shot of what was in my head, and I required a bit of patience of standing outside this spot, but I mean, what caught my eye was like the frame inside the frame inside the frame, and then exactly where she's decided to stop was perfect for me because she's then perfectly inside the caravan, and also it was the play with the colors, like the pastel pink with the pastel blue. Yeah, I mean that's basically the thought behind this photo. Yeah.
Thank you. Next, we have Sebastian's second photo, but he's probably still not here. So I'd like to ask Sofia Woliszczuk. I don't know how to pronounce. Please help me with that last name. Okay. Bye.
Hi everyone, thank you for being here. Yes, okay. I'm Sophia. My photograph is here on the left side. It's a girl in the mirror, and there is a little story behind it. So normally, this is my friend, and this picture was taken in my home country in Ukraine, in the city called Kiev. And normally, we were planning just to shoot like some pictures for her social media and other stuff. But as a creator person, for me, it's like always hard to take just like similar pictures in the front of the white wall or any other wall. And when we went into the photo studio, I immediately saw this mirror, and I was like, we have to take the picture with the mirror. So somewhere in between the photo shoot, we grabbed the mirror, placed it in the spot where I said, this is the perfect spot. And then I took this picture. And then it is now here, so I was very thankful for you guys to organize this event. Thank you.
Thank you for submitting your photo. Next, unfortunately, oh no, actually we have one more person before the missing one. I'd like to ask Daria Karuna Karan. Please come over here.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me good? Yeah? Okay. Hi, I'm Daria, and this is my picture, this one, a world of crooked mirrors. And I like actually to work with reflections. I think it's a very nice thing. And for me, it's like about to see the reality from a different perspective, maybe from very different view, to have a new reality, as you say. And yeah, so I'm into street photography, and this picture was made in Munich, on one of the Munich streets. I just was walking and I saw the reflections of the car, like the reflections of the building on the car, and then probably, and then the cyclist also came in the picture, and somehow for me it's like a bit a fairy tale picture, yeah. So, and that's what I like also about the reflections, to have a different reality, yeah. So, thank you so much, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much. So next person is not here, but we have somebody to represent her. I'm talking about Yunko Yokota. And she also has actually 2 photos exhibited. And the first one is the Get Lost Here. And it's going to be Bano who says a few words.
Hi. Junka says hi to everybody, and she's sorry not to be here. She's one of our international meetup members living in Chicago. She had actually planned to come, however, she injured herself and now wasn't able to make the trip. So the picture Get Lost Here is taken on Christmas Day in Paris, on an evening walk where it's already quite dark, and looking into one of these windows, she just saw one person there, the shopkeeper, and a lot of reflections showing the outside and also herself. Processing it in black and white, she tried to blur the difference between in and outside to kind of get a better, increase the feeling of chaos that was created by these reflections in glass. So much for this. And
thank you, Leon. We have Margarita next. Margarita Yorkshire, please. Here on the stage. Where are you? With the photo butterfly.
Mein Bild ist das mit dem Schmetterling. Und zwar war das eine zufällige Aufnahme. Ich bin spazieren gegangen und da habe ich plötzlich auf der spiegelnden Oberfläche den Schmetterling sitzen sehen. Und das ist natürlich eine Situation, wo ich dachte, schnell mein Fotoapparat, hoffentlich bleibt er sitzen. Und das war auch so. Dann habe ich die Fotos gemacht und habe natürlich versucht, auf den zu fokussieren. Mit der Reflexion. Und ja, ich hatte Glück, ich habe so 10, 15 Fotos geschossen und 2, 3 waren wirklich gut. Und ich freue mich, dass ich da hier dabei sein kann bei dieser Ausstellung. Wobei ich sagen muss, ich male eigentlich hauptsächlich. Und diesen Schmetterling habe ich vor Jahren gezeichnet mit Stiften. Und die meisten Fotos von mir, die nehme ich als Vorlage für Ölgemälde oder Acrylgemälde.
Thank you. Double artist, photographer and painter. Fantastic. Okay, last but not least, again, I will need Benno to introduce Junko Yokura's second photo, please.
so the second photo is one in the center here, Tranquility in Bayou. Bayou is one of these large, slow-flowing river areas in southern America, southern USA, Louisiana. The story behind this one is that she was on a trip. She's actually retired, so she has a lot of time to do photography trips. And she was taking pictures of this situation in the evening, trying to get water with this still and flat surface. However, even with a neutral density filter of 6 stops, she wasn't quite able to get rid of the waves. So the next morning she went out again, took 2 density filters, so 6 and 10 stops, and with that could get an exposure time of 30 seconds to really flatten out the surface of the water and get this tranquil image of these trees in the water. Nice fact, the water there is just so deep that her tripod was pretty much submerged. The camera was a couple of centimeters off the surface, and if you're interested, I have a picture of that. I'll show you afterwards.
All right, so we covered all 20 work pieces or art pieces here in this hotel lobby tonight. And now we're gonna go to the most exciting part of the evening, because I'm going to announce the 3 winners, basically. So I'm going to start with obviously the 3rd place this year. 3rd place goes to Daria. Congratulations. And I prepared a winner's certificate. This This gift is basically from me. It's a great gift voucher of 100 euros that you can use either one of my workshops or a photo shoot with me.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to be here, and yeah, thank you for everything. Very nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much for submitting your photo. And please don't go too far because at the end we want to take pictures of the winners, like a group picture, so please don't disappear. I think I mentioned at the beginning that we have actually 2 second places. It's a joint second place because they got the same points from the judges. One is Junko, who is not here today, with the Get Lost Here photograph. And the other one is Margarita with the butterfly. Please come over here. Yes, come closer. Congratulations. Over here. And again, I have, this is for Junko, please. It's basically almost the same award. It's just different value. So you won a 150 euro voucher again that you can use for either workshop, one of my workshops, or a photo shoot with me, portrait or business headshot or whatever you need. We'll talk about the details later. The thing goes to Junko. So thank you very much. Do you want to say a few words?
Oh, I'm speechless. Ich hätte es nicht erwartet. Vielen Dank. Also, ja, ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll. Höchstens, dass ich am 13. März eine Ausstellung mache in der Moorwähler mit meinen Bildern. Vielleicht hat jemand Lust.
I'm sure Junko will feel honored and pass it on to her.
Thank you, Bruno. And don't go too far away, because I'm happy to announce that even the first place was won by Junko with her other photo that's called Serenity in the Bayou.
The center one.
Yeah, the center is over here. And with that, she won a 200 euro voucher for the same purpose. So, big congratulations to her. Please pass our words to her. And hopefully she will get better and you'll see her personally. And, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that was all women winners.
Okay, so that was it, basically. But, you know, we already told you that being in the first 3 was a really tough thing for the judges to pick, because there was not much difference between the points that they were giving out. So we consider everyone who actually submitted their photos, so not just the 20 people here, but everybody, over 130, or how many people, or how many photos we got submitted. We consider everyone a winner, but extra congratulations, of course, to the first 3 spots. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to go find the organizers' team members, go to the artists, go to the photographers to discuss their work any further, and please enjoy your evening. Okay, we really hope that very soon, and actually, I don't hope it, I know it, that very soon after we wrap up this whole exhibition, we're going to start working on the next one, next year's. But this exhibition will be on for a few months, as far as we know. So feel free to come back with your friends, with your family members, because the photos will be up here for a few, until
3 months.
3 months, okay, 3 months. Exactly. And also last year's competition was up here, and then the hotel told us that when we took them off, everything felt so empty. So they couldn't wait to have the second competition. So we have, or they have, new photos exhibited here. So thank you very much again in the name of the organizers team and in the name of the photographers. we have so many guests showing up tonight. Enjoy your evening, and yeah, see you soon. Yes, we would like to have the winners for the group photo, please. Winners and the organizers as well. Winners and organizers, please.
Ich mache einen Star aus euch.